Peace, love, and blessings to you today on this beautiful day. If you don't know who I am, my name is Armani Thomas, and I got a question for you. What does it take to take action? I'm going to cover that for you in this video coming right up. We're going to cover the things it takes to take initiative action right now. Let's go. Sometimes you might decide that you want to start something brand new. Maybe it's a new relationship. Maybe it's a new business. Maybe it's a new job. Maybe it's to work on your hobby. You get excited about the idea, or maybe there's an ad that you watched and you get excited, you get pumped, and you're like, yes, this is it. This is the one, right? And then you get started. And once you get started, now it's time to get some work done. You might be in it for maybe 2 days. And then it's like, well, where'd the enthusiasm go? And you just stopped. Then before you know it, you're making excuses as to why you're not getting work done. Well, think about how you feel. So think about the action you took when you bought the new program, when you invested in your hobby, when you started a new relationship, whatever it was. And it got you, it drove you to take action. Well, you were feeling amazing when you did it. So why is it that when you start something new and you take action just for a couple days, and then it disappears, it dissipates? Well, I'm going to cover that for you. That's because you're not keeping that feeling. Someone might ask, okay, yeah, I see where you're coming from. Okay, so tell us, what is it that we need to do, or how do we keep ourselves feeling enthusiastic and happy and good, great, in order to continue taking action to reach the goal for which you started your new thing in the first place? This is what you need to do. Anybody have a vision board? Anybody know what a vision board is? For the most part, I would recommend a vision board. You don't have to have a vision board. You could do something a little more simple. Like take your why and the reason that you're doing it in the first place. Okay? Maybe it's a picture of a brand new car. Maybe it's a picture of your children if it's your children. Maybe it's a picture of your parents if you want to retire your parents from doing it. Maybe it's so that you can take a trip somewhere. Okay? Pictures of the place that you want to go. Those are just a few examples. Take those and place them in front of you while you're working. And henceforth, you will feel good. Whatever it is that drives you. Like I say a vision board because a vision board is more than one thing. It's multiple things. It's not just one thing. So there's different levels of happiness that a vision board can bring you. Does that make sense? So for me, a part of my drive is my children. Another part of my drive is to retire my mom. Another part of my drive is to get the vehicle of my dreams. Another part of my drive is to travel, okay? So I have a picture of my children. I have a picture of a new vehicle. I have pictures of the places I want to go vacation with my children at. I have a picture of my mom. Things that triggers, okay, yep, I maybe don't feel like doing it right now. So how can I make myself do it? Okay, once you make that vision board, you need to place it somewhere that you can see it all the time. Daily, this is essential. Because it's going to subliminally remind you why you did it in the first place, why you started in the first place. Henceforth, once you start working, or if you already started working but you can't find yourself continuing, dream. Please somebody comment that below. Dream. Take a few deep breaths. Close your eyes. Relax. And imagine yourself taking that vacation. Imagine yourself driving in the car of your dreams. Imagine. See, these things make you feel good to think about, right? That's the key. A lot of us think about, okay, what do I have to do next? Oh man, I don't know how to do that. How do I do that? And then before you know it, you're like, okay, once you hit the first barrier of how to do this first step, it took you a little bit, then you finally got it. Now you got to hit the next barrier of the next step. And that gets frustrating. Then before you know it, you're like, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll work on it later. And then it never gets done. This is a technique that my mentor taught me, and that's helping propel me to reach my goals. I was like, what? So that's the technique. Now let me break down why this works. This works because you had a thought about something you wanted to do, right? Now, mind you, your mind controls everything you do. Your mind controls everything about you. So you had the thought that I want to go to Hawaii. I want to take my kids to Disneyland. That's another picture I have, by the way. I have pictures of Disney World because I told my kids I will take them there. Now, it feels good to think about taking my kids to Disney World, right? So you have the thought. Now when you have the thought of that dream, it makes you feel something. See, so like I just said, it makes you feel good to think about taking your kids there. Now, once you feel good about that dream, now you have to think about, what do you have to do to get there? Is the income you have coming in enough, or is it not enough? If it's not enough, now you need to find a way to make more income, okay? So henceforth, save. I don't like the word save anymore. I use the word storage now. I store money towards my goals, okay? Once you take that action needed to figure out what it's going to take to get to that, you need to keep taking that action in order to get the results. But most people don't see the results that they're looking for because they don't consistently take that action needed. And since the reason they don't take that consistent action needed is because they're not feeling like it. How many times, I'm too tired. I don't feel like it. This is too hard. This is boring. How many of you guys said that? Think about the outcome. Think about how good it's going to make you feel once you get it done. That's a technique that these successful people use. Ask yourself this question. What do you want? And this is why I started off with a vision board. What do you want? Do you want to retire your parents? Do you want to quit your job? Do you want the car of your dreams? Do you want to travel the world? Do you want to bring your value, your ability that God blessed you with and impact the world with it? Do you just want to travel? Do you want to... What do you want? And now when you decide whatever it is you want, I did a video on clarity. Go check that out. I'm going to link that in the description as well as you'll see it in the end card. What do you want? Whatever it is you decide you want, be clear about it. It's going to take some time. This is why it's important that you have a list of goals and that you write your goals down and that you look at them daily. Once you're clear about what it is you want, now you just need to get it. So how do we get the things that we want? If the feelings propel us to move forward, the actions are necessary to take in order to obtain it. Does that make sense? If you want to move out your parents' house, well, you need income to get your own house. Does that make sense? So having money in order to have a new home, it requires for you to get a job. It requires for you to sell something, give your value, etc. Does this make sense, people? I hope so. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I love you guys so much. There is a link in the description by the name of the Genie Script. And it is a meditation that helps you align your thoughts with your feelings. Henceforth, your feelings to your actions, and then your actions to your results. Hey, don't take my word for it. Check it out yourself. It is down in the description. It's called the Genie Script. Absolute game changer. Thank you so much for liking my videos and subscribing and commenting and sharing as well. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. This is why I say, change your mind, skyrocket your thermostat, and always smile the biggest, brightest smile you ever could smile. Because if you don't, no one will do it for you. God bless you on this beautiful Friday, and I love you.